Anita, darling.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a blind unboxing.
Oh, my favorite.
Unbeknownst to me, my friend Dan sent me a magical box filled with so many different goodies, and again, it was a total surprise. I was upstairs editing a video and I heard a big knock on the door downstairs, and it was the postman with this huge box in my name. Now, I don't want to say I'm a shopaholic, but I did have to rethink over the past week if I had bought anything big, which I had not.
Sure, Jan.
But at the same time that I got this box, my mom was over and I was just so excited to see what Dan had sent me. So I started unboxing it, and then my mom was like, hey, maybe you should actually do this for video because he sent you a lot of nice things so far. And I was like, yeah, you are actually right.
Mama knows best.
So I lugged it upstairs. It was a very big, heavy box, and then I started recording. So that's what we are going to see. We're going to see exactly what Dan sent me. So thank you so much, Dan, for the wonderful gifts. I'm super excited to show you all what he sent me, and I couldn't be any more grateful and thankful to our friendship, Dan. So thank you so much. And I hope you all enjoyed the video. I've opened only 2 things from it, and I will read the card that he sent because I think it's very sweet and I love him. So his name is Dan and he calls me Barbie. I call him Ken because he looks just like Ken. Dear Dakota, happy birthday and happy Easter. As I sort through my large collection and inventory, things keep popping up that make me go, Dakota would appreciate this. Thank you for being so helpful in identifying that composition doll for my boss. You stopped what you were doing just to help another, expecting nothing in return. I'm praying you accept this in positive light. You have a true friend in Delaware who thinks of you. Thank you for your kindness. Love, Dan. Thank you, Dan. So what I've already opened so far, I'm sure it's all like Disney and doll related. Like here is a Mickey from the 90s. And I truly, truly, truly admire this era of Disney because I can remember like the tail end of this era.
I ain't old, huh?
Don't worry, Pops. We're almost across the street.
So when I opened this one, it really gave me all the feels. So I'm very excited to see what else is in here. He also sent me like a bag of Barbie clothes. I can't wait to go through everything, and I just can't be more grateful to be able to call Dan my friend, and also to be able to be surprised like this because truthfully, it's magic. It really is magical. In case he's watching, I want him to be able to see how appreciative I am, and I also want you all to be able to see the kindness that is in his heart, and I'm happy to share it all with you. So let's see. I try to be careful when opening up the wrapping paper, which by the way, he wrapped all of this himself. Let's see. Just pull it. Oh, it's a doll. Oh, so pretty. I recognize this Barbie. I don't recognize her name right away. She is the Hallmark Fair Valentine Barbie. What a special doll from a special friend. Look at that. Aww. She's so beautiful. Thank you, Dan. I love her. I love her so much. Let's open up the other gifts. There are so many gifts in here. Again, could not be any more grateful. Shut up! Oh my God, Dan! Oh my goodness, it's the Then and Now Barbie. So, fun fact about Then and Now Barbie, this Barbie was my last Barbie doll as a child. This was the last doll that my mother had purchased me, and what a way to go out with a bang, you know? After this, I was told I had to grow up, and I didn't, so good.
And she means that.
You have no idea. Like, this doll means a whole lot to me. Like, this is just glamour. We're gonna have to open her after I open up everything and play with her because, oh, I can't stand it. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're gonna go through some other gifts. And he's such a thoughtful person, honestly. The gifts that keep on giving. And also like the packaging, my goodness, Dan. I love it. It's like a blind surprise. And we have, doll chairs. Oh, that's fun. Oh, gee, thank you. I love these. These are fabulous. We've got another package here. Ah! Oh my God. We've got Bert from the Disney store. And we've got Mary Poppins. Oh my goodness. I had these as a child. I've played with this Mary Poppins so many times as a child. For a while, this is the only Mary Poppins doll that I could get. So I have so many memories with this doll, and to have the original tag on it too. The classic Disney Store logo. I remember when these were new.
Old maiden.
But wow, so cool. See, it's just like, these are so surprising. I love them. Next package, a little Coca-Cola can that is so cute. And we've got something else here. Oh, how cute. We've got Sharpie pens, and we have a Valentine's Day notebook. Write some things down in here. Okay, we've got something else. Oh, wow, oil paints. You know, it is so funny because I almost bought new oil paints actually. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. That is so funny. Because it's like, how would he know? You know what I mean? How would he know? So thank you. Oh my God. That's insane that you knew. But that's what I was gonna buy. Here's another box. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness. I remember these little Disney dolls. These were at the Disney store way back when. 2002 Walt Disney Princess Collectibles set. And there's like a big group of them. And they had like little molded on shoes and such. I had these. I don't remember the Sorora one though. And I don't remember exactly what happened to all of them, but they were made by Mattel at that time. And they were made for the Disney store. Do you all remember these at all?
No.
We've got Teresa. Wow, look how pretty she is. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you quite honest, I don't really know which Teresa this is. I'm gonna have to go look that up and see. 2006 Barbie, Teresa, and Mika. Oh, we've got some figurines in here. The packaging is everything, Dan. Oh my goodness, look at all these figurines. We've got Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather. This is perfect for a Disney display. I'm going to use these right away. Merryweather was always my favorite. And this one was my second favorite. She reminded me of my Nana. Always so sweet. In the box, he also sent me this doll right here, which has been a doll that's always been on my wish list. And check her out. She is absolutely stunning. I believe this is the 40th anniversary Barbie. She's beautiful too. All of these dolls are in beautiful condition, Dan. Next box. Oh my goodness. I remember this doll set. How fabulous. Here they are. Isn't that fabulous? I remember when these dolls came out too. This was like their big announcement because in Cali Girls, they made Barbie and Ken break up. But in 2009, for her 50th anniversary, they made them get back together again with this set. On the back, we see a reproduction #1 next to an original 1961 Ken. And there's the People magazine cover, because this actually was on People magazine. Oh my goodness, so many goodies. I have to send you a big thank you. Okay, so we've got 2 more boxes to go through. Look at that, a Villains planner. That is so much fun. There's sticker sheets. Isn't that fabulous? Thank you, Dan. And in here we've got some, oh cute, we've got comic books. We've got Mickey comic, we've got Barbie comics. Oh my God. Oh, Dan. Oh my goodness.
I'm going to cream.
And then we have the 40th anniversary dolls box right here, which he must have put something in. So let's see. Oh, they're Barbies. Oh my God, they're Barbies. I believe this is Beach Blast Barbie. Ah, how fabulous is she? Oh. Yep, she's an original first edition. She's got the little pox going on, which is just plastic regrind. So this happened when the company was trying to recycle some of their doll plastics and mix it with new ones. It's really not that big of a deal to me. But wow, this is one of my favorite beach lines too. And I love her. And look, she still has her original hair clip. There's so many more to look at in here. Okay, so we've got another one. Shut up, shut up. Dan! We've got Barbie and the Rockers, which most of you know that is the last video that I uploaded was my Rockers videos. And look at her. Oh, Dan. Thank you so much. I love her. She's the Hong Kong version. I can tell just by looking at her.
You just got clocked.
And she's like the doll that I had, that I unboxed when I was in high school that I played with, except this one isn't played with condition. Oh, thank you so much, Dan. I just adore her. Thank you so much. If you could see my face right now, you would see how like happy I am. Oh my gosh, I couldn't be any more tickled. Look at this. Oh, she has her fur too. Oh my gosh. And 2 Rockers shirts. Dan, you are just so sweet. Thank you so much.
But wait, there's more!
Oh my. We have Island Fun Barbie. And this is from 1988. And you can tell by looking at the legs. You know, it's unfortunate because these dolls are really pretty. So I think that you should love them regardless, honestly. As long as you wash their legs. I know that they could be considered toxic plastic because they do leach. But as long as you take care of them and wash them up, I really don't see there being any problems with you having them. I'm still going to display them even like this because guess what? They've aged, and that's who they are. You know, when I age, I hope that I'm accepted for who I am and who I've become. And I think that you could still admire her for the simple fact of like how she was designed and what she's been through to get to this point.
Right, as always.
We've got 2 more to go through. Another Rockers Barbie. Oh my goodness, Dan.
She's obsessed with it.
Another Rockers Barbie. Oh, you're spoiling me rotten. Look at this one. This one's like really never been played with. You could tell just by picking her up. She's Philippines. There's just so many versions, so many variations. Wow. Look at her. See, look at her compared to the Hong Kong one. See what I'm talking about? You can spot them through a crowd. I'm gonna have to get them looking so cute. And if you watch the last video that I did, you will see exactly how to do that.
Cool.
We've got one more. Oh my God, you guys, it's Diva. Look at her. Hi, Diva. Oh my goodness, this one's never been played with too. Yep. In fabulous shape these dolls are, Dan. I'd like to know exactly like where you picked them up. They're pretty wonderful. Well, you guys, this is simply a magical and such a heartwarming surprise. These are the surprises that I live for. I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You did not have to do this. I love you regardless, and I just want to say thank you so much for brightening up my day and making me so happy. It made me so happy that I have to share it with you all and just share how special my friend is. As promised, we're going to do a review of the Then and Now bathing suit Barbie from 2009. So this is their commemorative doll, and she is inspired by the original 1959 doll. The Barbie's 50th anniversary was such a big anniversary for honestly any toy, but so big for the company, and they provided us some of the most beautiful and some of the most iconic mid-2000s dolls, and this is one of them. This is the Then and Now Barbie. There she is. She's got some crap on her. Looks like the rubber bands have corroded, and even that little plastic piece has corroded if you look at that, which I've never seen that before. But there's a good look at her box. You've got the Barbie artwork in the back. So beautiful. You've got the original Barbie right here on the side. I remember seeing these at Walmart vividly. And on the back, we have the final doll holding up a picture of what inspired her. And there we go. And that is the Barbie Then and Now. We've got a picture of the final Barbie right there. And if we look down there, you can see a prototype of this picture right there with the prototype swimsuit. So it's very interesting. So now that we've gotten a look at the box, we can go ahead and take her out of it. Now the doll is out of her packaging. So let's look at the back of the packaging because I want you to see all the beautiful artwork. We've got Barbie and the Rockers, Superstar Barbie, a twist and turn and all that jazz. We've got Peaches and Cream. We have a Malibu, another Superstar, Barbie, Queen of the Prom. The prototype picture and design of what this Barbie was supposed to look like. And look at that. It looks like she would have had headphones to go to maybe an iPod or something. Super cool, super cute box. The doll came with a plastic Barbie hairbrush. She also came with a cell phone, little flip phone that has the swimsuit on it. And she was made before the iPhone was like viral and everybody had one. So just to keep you in reference to the time. She came with this cardboard purse, which, you know, it is what it is. I don't necessarily know why they were like, you know what, let's give her a cardboard purse. But they put a lot of time and attention to detail into every aspect of her. So if they want to give us a cardboard purse for play value, that's fine. I didn't play with this as a kid. I think I threw it away because that was the habit that my mother gave me when I was a kid. When Barbie came with the cardboard accessories, I would pop them out and I would play with them whenever I got it new, but then I would just like throw it away. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this one because I don't have my original anymore. This was a part of her box art, but I took it anyway. It's a picture of the first Barbie doll in all of her Technicolor glamour. So this is the Then and Now Barbie doll. We'll just do a 360. I just want to say that she's far more impressive than how she looks right now because she is a little bit dirty from being in that box and all the rubber bands corroding all around her. But if we take a look at her face, it is so beautiful. Even past all of the dirt and grime. So beautiful. Like, we can't get faces like this today. We just can't. And look at those beautiful little earrings. Those earrings that's been used since the late 80s and the early 90s. We go on down to her bathing suit. Simply iconic and beautiful. And it all velcros in the back. And it's got some glitter on it. We got some mid-2000s touches, like these bracelets right here, which I remember seeing so often in high school and middle school. Check that out. With like the little jelly bracelets to match. And we have a little ankle tag right there, Barbie's 50th. And then we've got some shoes that were made in the early 2000s. Now, one thing about this doll, I'll take her off of this stand. And this was still the time when they were giving us the bendable legs. And they bend really well too. So that's awesome. So here Barbie is all cleaned up and ready to go. And I just wanted to show her like in her full potential mode, because this doll is a really special doll for me. And it's one of those pivotal moments from my doll collection early on, and also one that I played with a lot. My original one, I even painted her nails to make it look a little bit more like a 1959 doll. But this was truly a very exciting year for Barbie. This was an exciting year for Barbie collectors. There was so much emphasis on quality and design and just play value in everything that they did, even their collector dolls. If you look at their reproductions of that year, they came with separate outfits to show the quality of yesteryear and to introduce it into today's audience, as well as encourage people to take out their dolls and play. Now, another doll set that's very similar to this one is the other doll set that he gave me, the She Said Yes Barbie set. Now, I was going to remove them out of their box, but to be quite frank, I do actually really like their box. And I like how campy it is, because these are not very high quality dolls, I will say. They're both pretty hollow. Like, I could feel that from even holding the box. The bottom of the box was actually out, so I could feel like what their legs were made out of. Barbie has very big flat feet. It's something that they had introduced in the Cali Girl line, but something that they had introduced around this time in 2009 and 2010 are hollow Barbie legs. Now, these were just budget Barbies. Like, they weren't like the high quality Barbies like these right here that have actual real rubber bendy legs. They were just hollow plastic, and they were something cheap and easy to make. You can look at her face. It's very pretty. It's very glam. She's very glam Barbie, unapologetic. We've got Ken with nice rooted hair. They both have very nice high quality hair, beautiful faces. I would assume they probably have glue in the head, because that is something that they were doing around this time. Even she has glue in her head, but it's not so bad to where the glue is seeping out. But I have handled these dolls secondhand, and they do kind of seep out whenever you start playing with it. So that's another reason why I kind of want to leave them in the boxes, because I know what to expect when opening them, and I'm not really a big fan of hollow Barbie legs. And also with the fact of she's kind of not really useful with those big flat feet, and those are the only shoes that she can wear. So it's not like I could dress her up in anything else other than just taking her head off this body and then putting it on a new one. So, like, in my opinion, these dolls are very gimmicky. Even on the box, like, they don't even have a picture of these dolls on the box anywhere, which was very weird at the time. They've got pictures of dolls that you could actually not purchase, and it even says they're not available for purchase. They're just nice prototypes. So think of like Fashion Avenue, where you couldn't buy the dolls on the packaging because they just didn't exist. But yeah, so you can see that we've got the reproduction, we've got an original Ken. Very strange pairing. If you really want to get technical, this is the one from the Barbie Convention 1994 with the poodle bangs, or they just could have given a regular 35th anniversary doll the poodle bangs. But I have come across these dolls in my collecting journey, so I kind of suspect that that's probably what this doll is. Again, like, this doll set is really gimmicky. I don't remember it being really that expensive either when it came out. It was just to go inside along with the drama that they created about making Barbie and Ken break up and then making them get back together for her anniversary, and to go along with that little People magazine, like I said, that they made. but it's still super cool and super cute, and it's a piece of Barbie history, so I kind of just feel like I would like to leave it in here. And if you look at the graphics, it's very 2010. Like, it really is, just like all the pop art and the different patterns in the back and the textiles and everything. It's so of that era. So I think to make them stand out, I will actually leave them in the box. But it's interesting to see that there were more than just one iterations of the 1959 zebra swimsuit Barbie doll coming out at that time. Okay, so here is Beach Blast Barbie done. But you know what? Her original swimsuit is faded, and I already have another Beach Blast Barbie on my display with that costume. So I think I'd like to put her in a costume that I've been waiting to get my hands a hold of, and I cannot believe that I found it for the fabulous price that I found it for, because it is kind of rare online. It is the Barbie Jeans Fashion 1694. I love this fashion. I love the way it looks on the doll itself. It's probably the one from like this whole group that I wanted the most, and I would also like to get Ken's as well. So I cannot wait to get this out of the box. Before we do, let's look at the box. It was bought at Target originally for $5.99. Barbie Jeans Fashions. And there is the fashion itself. You can already see it has the wide-toed pumps, dressed up in denim blues. And there we have Feeling Fun Barbie. And then on the back, we've got the whole crew, Barbie Jeans Fashion. And a question I ask you, which one is your favorite? Now, I've done a review of this one, and I've done a review of this one. There are some of my earlier reviews, so I'm happy to have this one to go along with the collection. And most of you have noted my naked Ken. I'd like to get him this costume. I think that that would be really cute. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get this Barbie Jeans Fashion onto the Beach Blast Barbie that Dan was so kind to send me. Now that the fashion's off the card, I feel like we should really discuss the quality of it. We can begin with the jeans themselves. Look at the construction, the pleating and how it's hemmed, and the clean seams. We've got a faux pocket right there. We have a nylon cord type of belt with her name on it, the logo. Like, I can't get over it. Like the faux pockets and the pleating. Like, this is so well done. And then you've got this right here, this decorative seam. Again, the stitching on it, beautiful, matching all the way to the bottom. And we have a plastic snap in the back to hold it all together. And it looks like it's serged on the ends. We go to the purse. We've got an actual fabric purse, the same nylon cord, and the same denim. And look at that stitching detail. It's so unnecessary, but it adds so much to this fashion. We have a scarf for an ascot, however you want to put it on your Barbie. You could even wrap this around the purse. And it's just serged on the ends. It's that typical late 80s kind of fabric right there. Like, I could see this definitely on the Golden Girls. We have the top, which is actually made of real denim. It's pretty sturdy. It's got 2 plastic buttons. Just to add the little buttons just really gives it an amount of detail that we are missing in today's Barbie fashion. Velcro for a closure. Look how it's constructed on the inside. A hot pink Barbie logo. Usually they were purple at this time. So this is an unused fashion, and I do see a lot of frayed edges already. So I would probably make the assumption that if you were to get this secondhand, you might have to do some minimal restoration work on it. Here we are down to the last article that came in the fashion pack, and that is wide toe pumps. And the reason I chose this fashion for this doll is because obviously she does have the pox that we've already gone over, and that's just plastic regrind. Her face is so pretty. And I wanted to keep her because, like, she's gorgeous. And I think that if you put these dolls in like longer pants, who's gonna know? Like, honestly, They just look like they're going to be fabulous dolls. And you can easily look past this flaw as long as you connect personally with the doll in your hand. Ultimately, your collection is supposed to mean the world to you. And it's only after the restoration that you get to see their true potential. So just keep that in mind. And just because they do have a condition flaw that is totally against their control and your control, that doesn't mean that you have to throw them away, and that does not mean that they become a throwaway doll. It just means that you can be a little bit more creative with how you display them or how you play with them, or if it truly doesn't bother you, you display them proudly because it's your collection. So let's go ahead and get this fashion on this doll. Here it is on the doll. We'll do a little 360. Check that out. And you have to let me know what you think about it. I think this doll was made for these Barbie jean fashions, like from her hairstyle to her face to the subtlety of her makeup and just how versatile she can be. And then plus the added like skin tone. Like, this is such a beautiful color. Like, I wish I could be this color, but alas. But that's okay. She is super cool and super cute, and I don't know, like, I'm just living for her. And again, like I said, she does have the spotted legs, but can you tell? Of course not. You can't tell. She's absolutely stunning. So something else that I think that we could talk briefly about are the Barbie comics from Marvel. And they're from way back in the day, in the late 80s and the early 90s. And just check them out. Like, we've got one that's a beach cover. And these have got to be from the 90s because they have the new, what's considered new Barbie logo at that time. This looks like All-American Barbie, but I'm not quite sure, but I think that's who it's supposed to be representing. There's another beach scene right there. And these are just super cool. Like, look at this right here. These are books that some collectors are not really aware of and some collectors just don't really look for. Like, here we go, we've got Christy, we've got Midge, Barbie, Skipper. And when you open it up, like, you get to see so many beautiful pictures and so many advertisements. Look at this, a Game Boy. I have a Game Boy collection too. I'm quite the nerd myself, but look at these beautiful illustrations done by Marvel at that time. And I used to collect X-Men comic books, and they are just so representative of even those comics too, just by the way that they look. They're just so cool. But I just thought I would briefly go over some of these comics because they might seem very blasé to some people, you know, like blah-de-blah, but I absolutely adore them. And they kind of connect me to my past where I used to collect comic books, and I never collected the Barbie comics. So now that I have quite a little collection, I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do with them. Here are all of the Barbie and the Rockers dolls that he gave me, all dressed up and looking so nice. And again, if you are interested in how to restore your Barbie and the Rockers dolls and make them look very similar, I do recommend looking at my Barbie and the Rockers video that I just made. I will leave a link in the description down below. But I made them all new skirts, new boots, which I go along in how to make those in that video as well. They'll have nice, beautiful, luscious perms, clean clothes, clean faces. This one happens to be my favorite. There's just something about her that just really speaks to me. And I put the t-shirt on her because I realized I never put the t-shirt on them in my video. But there we go, new boots and everything. I also made them some new jelly bracelets. And you can do that too by getting one of those jelly keychains and just cutting it up. And you can make them some really cool looking bracelets. And here's Diva, looking so cool. So beautiful. Now she would have had socks and mules, but I don't have the mules. I just have some of Dee Dee's shoes or Dana's shoes, these little orange vacuum pumps. I only have one sock that goes to her, so I'll be on the lookout to find another sock and a replacement ring for her, but she's super cute. I love how loud and just drag the Barbie and the Rockers dolls are. They're just so beautiful. And when you get them all dressed up and looking neat, there's just really nothing more campy, and there's just nothing better. The Island Fun Barbie also got a makeover, and I put her in this Beverly Hills fashion. I gave her a nice little perm as well, as that's what she would have had originally. And she looks super beautiful. Now again, she also, just as the Beach Blast Barbie, has the Barbie pocs that are underneath the pants. But again, put pants on her and look at that. There's nothing wrong with her, you know? Just goes to show she's back to being a beautiful fashion model and looks super cute. And again, here's Beach Blast Barbie. I love this doll. I love her hair. I love the outfit I put her in. And again, has Barbie pocs, but you can't see that. And look at them. Now you can make the assessment that you need to. Would you still have them in your collection? My answer is going to always be yes, for I accept them for who they are and what they are, and I think they still look just as fabulous as brand new.
I'm so glad we had that talk.
Here are all of the dolls that he sent me, and they're all looking so beautiful. And just the amount of kindness it takes for someone to even see stuff that could be considered very valuable to some and just throw them in a box and send them to someone is just so beautiful. So thank you so much, Dan. You were absolutely right. I would love every single one of these, and I absolutely do. And I love the comic books. The comic books are just simply there to, you know, sweeten the pot. They're beautiful. And again, with these comics, like, they're so beautiful. Like, if you go in, you'll see, number one, beautiful advertisements for things that you probably don't even remember that you remember. Like, hello, you know? And then you get to see these beautiful illustrations of Barbie, and you get to see all of the wonderful adventures that she's gonna go on. Like, look at that. Check that out. It looks like this could be Barbie and the Beat too. Just really fun and cool. But again, like, it just shows you different artwork too, because they're all different. Like, if we go to this one over here, the artwork, there's Beetlejuice. The artwork more resembles like a Jim Lee comic. It's just so cool, you know? So I do ask you, you know, have you ever seen these Barbie comics, and would you be interested in picking some up? Because I think for the illustrations alone, which I've not even read the stories, but I would assume that they're pretty nice. And I'm loving all of the vintage advertisements too as well. I'm feeling very nostalgic lately for my childhood. And these definitely resemble that era. But you'll have to tell me all what you think about these beautiful dolls that he sent me. Again, huge shout out to Dan. Thank you so much for these wonderful gifts. It was such an unexpected surprise, but that's what I love about doll collecting. You never know what you're going to come across, and you never know what you're going to find. And as I've stated before, you just may never know how many friends you'll make along the way in your doll collecting journey. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you so much, Dan, for sending me that lovely box of goodies. I mean, oh my God. That was so incredible of you, and just thank you so much for thinking of me. You're always in my heart, so I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a fabulous rest of your day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, please subscribe. I'll be here for you every single week.
Really? That I'd like to see.
or try to be. I hope you all have a fabulous rest of your day. Bye-bye.
We're into having a blast at the beach. That's why we're into Beach Blast Barbie.
Beach Blast Barbie into setting all the trends. Beach Blast Barbie is the one with all the friends. She's into clip-on hair that turns pink in the sun. Wow! Beach Blast Barbie, you're the one. We're into Barbie.
We're into Barbie.
Beach Blast Barbie doll and friends beach party set and buggy each sold separately. You put accessories together. New from Mattel.